and welcome back. This is Jenny from Polly's Paper Studio, and I am wishing everyone a happy December. I know it always seems like it comes faster every year, but I think it's just because Thanksgiving was so late this year that it seems like now we're all in a frantic rush to get all the Christmasing done. So I'm gonna share with you this mini album I created. I picked up this collection from Scrapbook.com, and originally I thought I would share that it did not have any embellishments or journal cards or any of that, and then I thought to myself, whoa, you better go check to make sure that you're not misspeaking, because someone will let you know. But I did go back today and I didn't see anything that coordinated with it. I have used most of it. These are the remaining full-size pieces, and I think that is so charming and sweet. I love this subtle wood grain with snowflakes, and this one. These are all really nice. They didn't go with my project today, but I have pulled out most of the blues and pinks. There's a white wood grain, very birch-like, and I've used almost the entire pack now. So for me that worked out really well because I was able to go through my stash and find many items that really coordinated very well. So I was able to work through some supplies that I've been hanging on to, and we all know when you make a mini it takes a lot of fillers. So that was a nice added bonus, is that I got through a fair bit of things that I was just storing. So here is the cover, and I actually love pink and blue for Christmas. I know it's not for everyone, but I think it's just sweet and whimsical. And so here's those pattern papers. I paired it with this Peppermint candy journal card. This was crepe paper from many years ago, but I hang on to things that I love, and this was the right time to use it. I've also included some stickers that coordinate very well. So these are layered. One has a scallop and there's a subtle snowflake on that. These are all handmade by me flowers. For these I added some faux snow. Is that in focus? And glitter, so they would be extra festive. And I've tucked in stars again. I do that often, but for this project I picked a very pretty light blue so that it would coordinate. So I've got my bigger arrangement here, and then I've balanced it with a second smaller arrangement, and I've just put a couple little charms that are very holiday inspired. There are vintage buttons here as well, quite a few. I just finished off those border strips so that it would have a even balance. And then I've also added some of these crystal drops. So it looks like a little bit of shiny, but not quite a sequin, if you know what I mean. And then here is some faux snow. So that adds another layer of frostiness to this very whimsical cover. This book is 5 by 6 inches, and then the spine is an inch. So this is very, very chunky. I've got some ribbon here, a checkerboard satin tied and topped with a twine loopy bow and another button, and more charms here on the side. There's a snowman and a snowflake. Different charms for the spine, and then also I've got some nice long tails of that pretty ribbon. That is the same ribbon I'm using to close the book, and this just keeps everything tucked safely inside. Here's the first set of pages, and you can see that blue background with the beautiful winter birds. This was part of the collection, as well as this stripe. So I just paired them according to scale so that it wouldn't look busy, and then I used the red cardstock border throughout just for consistency. I've got a tag here that is a pull-out, and you can add your pictures and journaling to this. The red on this is a glitter cardstock, so I've added a very sweet little bow to the top to make it extra festive. This side has a journal card, and it is a tip-in, has a little foam there so that it will help the book keep its shape. It's just meant to be a good spacer. This red and blue combination worked so well. I was so excited when I found this card. And I've put more cardstock on the back of the tip-ins. This one is from Authentique Paper. It's part of their Spectrum cardstock line. It has a very subtle line, so you could use this to help you journal and keep it nice and tidy and even, or you could use this for extra pictures. So whichever purpose you need it to be, it will be perfect for that. So here's a page with that same blue background and birch with birds. I put on a large frame here. This is meant to be a photo mat, so you could put your picture here and have that nice scalloped edge. So everything coordinates on this page, and you have more room in this pocket as well to add additional pictures or very flat mementos or keepsakes. Here's the second set of pages, and I picked the floral for this set, and this blue stripe is not part of the collection. This is what I have added to it, but I think that it looks really nicely together because it's a big chunky graphic stripe next to a smaller floral. I created this ornament from layers of glitter cardstock and a small die cut. There is a sticker from my stash as well, and then I cut an additional topper of silver mirror cardstock, just because that's traditional ornaments have silver toppers. And then this side is actually a tuck spot, so you could add all of your details and pictures to the tag here and then just slip it in and it will stay secure. Here is another journal card, and I pulled those pinks from the poinsettias. I've put a sticker here with a sweet little snowman, some sticker sentiment, and some glitter stars just to balance those edges. And then this one is a tip-in as well. You have your mat here with the double border and then your aligned cardstock behind. This set of pages has, of course, another tip-in, another cute coordinating journal card with the matting and the spacer. This is one large page, and I like to leave one page that you have more flexibility with. So if you have a really large picture you want to put here, or smaller pictures, you can decide the best way to use that because it doesn't have elements already added. This side does have an added element, and this is just a die cut banner shape, like a fishtail banner with a stitched edge. And then once I had that cut, I came back in with an oval with a stitched edge again. And then I layered it over that pretty blue pattern paper. And I've repeated that from the pull-out insert tags. So it kind of goes all throughout the book. For this page, I did add a flower, but I did not create this to be very dimensional. It just only adds a tiniest bit of bulk, but I think it's a really nice holiday detail. And then some matching holly leaves for that, so that it will be a nice frame for a picture. Here's the last set of pages, more of that blue pattern paper, and I found this journal card which could not have coordinated better. I did add more of that sticker from the front, so there's that stripe with the scalloped edge. And then here's a chipboard sentiment, it says jolly. That was from another part of my stash, and then that stripe is repeated over here with the scalloped edge, and then more of the stripe from the first pocket. So here's another one of those tags to pull out, and so you can see there is a lot of room for pictures and journaling. And then the back is finished with the coordinating pattern paper so that it is finished all the way around. So that is all for my Peppermint Candy Christmas mini album. You can find links to Really Reasonable Ribbon in the description below. That's where I got my beautiful trims from, as well as links to all our social media sites. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. And as always, I'm wishing you a happy and productive day, and I thank you so much for watching. Bye.